Here's your latest weatherology forecast.
It's Madison Bulldog basketball on Dakota's Best AM 1390. Now let's head courtside for the Bulldogs pregame show.
And in Salem at McCook Central, as your Madison Lady Bulldogs will be taking on the Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose. Not many games left in the season. McCook plays their last here against Madison as your Lady Bulldogs play tonight and tomorrow night. Hello, everybody. Joe Stauffenberg here with you from the MDL broadcast booth in Salem. As you just heard, Madison playing their second to the last game tonight against the Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose, who have won 3 of 4. Madison still struggling here at the end of the year. But these games, again, only regular season. We're only just about a half a week away next Tuesday from their first round game in their regional tournament. That's where the games count. We take a look at Madison this year, 3-15, have lost 3 in a row, and 9 of the last 10. They look to turn things around tonight against McCook Central Montrose, who are 7-12 this season, have won 3 out of their last 4. Last game for the Madison Lady Bulldogs, a loss against Millbank, 50-37. Now, you might look at that score and they say, oh, well, yeah, Madison got beat. Yeah, but it was a close game from the get-go. From the first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter, didn't really, Millbank, the Battle of the Bulldogs, Millbank really didn't take that much of a lead on Madison. And Madison at one point in the second half took the lead for a couple of minutes. And then Millbank just took it right back. And then kind of at that last quarter of play, it was all about free throws. And Millbank were just sinking them left and right. It was all Isabella Anderson with 10 points from the Bulldogs. But a great game, both from Audrey Nelson and Zoe Gary from Tuesday's loss. Nelson, 14 points, Gary, 17. They combined for the 31 of the 37 points for Madison in that game. As Madison looks to get the offense and maybe spread out the offense, they were getting good shots. A lot of them just didn't go down, and that's kind of the story of this season so far. We'll have to see if it continues against McCook Central Montrose. They've played almost that full season under their belt. They look ready for tonight's game against the Fighting Cougars here in Salem. McCook Central Montrose coming off of a win against Tri-Valley. It was a 49-42 win. And now they play Madison here in their final game of the regular season. So we're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more of the pregame show. The pregame show is brought to you by Finch on the Run Entertainment, your professional DJ service. Now serving Madison and the surrounding area, Finch on the Run Entertainment. Big thank you to all of our sponsors tonight as well. The halftime show brought to you by Wilbur Ellis, the postgame show Mustang Seeds, the Farmers Ag Center scoreboard. I'm Joe Stauffenberg here with you in the MDL broadcast booth. Whoever steps to the free throw line, it's that GSN Insurance free throw line. And tonight's game officials, the law on the court, they're brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. And the officials for today's game are Josh Fry, Chad Larson, and Darren Vandenberg. So we'll pause for 2 minutes. We'll come back with more of the pregame show when we return and the starting lineups when we get back here on Dakota's Best AM 1390.
Let's say somebody calls and says he's from the IRS. He says you owe taxes and you need to pay right away by getting a gift card at the store. Should you do it? No, it's a scam. Government agencies will never make you pay with a gift card. If you've paid with a gift card, contact the company that issued the gift card right away and contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection, 800-300-1986.
Trust your farming operation with the locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. With their state-of-the-art facility, Farmers Ag Center offers trusted advice when it comes to fertilizer, seed, and crop protection products. Area producers can expect accurate and timely advice, including efficient delivery and application of products during all seasons. Locally owned and operated Farmers Ag Center of Madison. The leaders in the field, the leaders in customer service, proud to serve area farmers and proud to support area communities. Weddings, parties, reunions, dances, whatever event you're planning, make sure it's a success with Finch on the Run Entertainment. Finch on the Run is a full-service entertainment company providing DJs, photography, videography, event coordinators, and even ceremony officiants. Now serving Madison and the surrounding community with decades of experience to make your event fun and memorable. Contact Finch on the Run Entertainment today. 605-851-1006.
Buying a home is one of the largest investments many people will make in their lifetime. Weber Abstract will help you make this investment secure. Hi, I'm Kelly with Weber Abstract. For over 60 years, Weber Abstract has helped so many wonderful people build their trust in our services. We would love to continue this tradition for another 60 years. Stop by and visit with our local and knowledgeable staff that has been serving all of Lake County. 256-4640 or visit us on the web at weberabstract.com. Why go anywhere else?
And welcome back to the Finch on the Run pregame show here on Dakota's Best AM 1390. Once again, pregame show brought to you by Finch on the Run Entertainment, your professional DJ service. Now serving the Madison and the surrounding area, Finch on the Run Entertainment. Let's go over to your starters for tonight. Up first, the visiting team and your Madison Bulldogs. A 6-foot sophomore guard, Audrey Nelson, getting the start. It's been the same, basically the same starting lineup the whole entire year for the team. A 5'8 guard, sophomore guard, and Carly Lurs. A 5'10 senior forward, Caitlin Sewell. A 5'9 senior forward, Abby Morse. And rounding out the starting lineup, a 6-foot junior guard, Zoe Gary. Head coach Danelle Kenninger, and once again for your Madison Bulldogs, it will be Audrey Nelson, Carly Lurs, Caitlin Sewell, Abby Morse, and Zoe Gary. For the home team and the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars, the 7-12 squad here in Salem. A 5'8 junior guard, Brandy Pulse. A 5'7 junior guard at Aubrey Kranz. A 5'7 senior guard, Ashton Wobig. A 5'10 junior forward, Michaela McCormick. And a 5'10 senior forward, Caitlin Luth. Head coach Doug Durfee once again for the McCook Central Montrose Fighting Cougars. 7-12 squad who has won 3 of 4. Brandy Pulse, Aubrey Kranz, Ashton Wobig, Michaela McCormick, and Caitlin Luth. So we're going to pause now for the playing of our national anthem. The starters are going to get announced here in Salem. And we'll be back in just a few minutes with the start, the tip-off, and the game. The final game for McCook Central Montrose in the regular season. Madison, second to last game. And so you can come back with us in just a couple of moments. You're listening to Dakota's Best AM 1390.
Today's housing market can move quickly, and that's why First Premier Bank has developed a streamlined mortgage process to move your financing through the system as efficiently as possible. From our convenient online application to the day you close, our mortgage bankers are committed to providing personal and responsive service. We want to make your home happen by making the mortgage process as easy as possible. Apply online at firstpremier.com/home. First Premier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Winter can be hard on your cattle. It's important to remember that calving season is quickly approaching, and the cow or heifer that's too thin is more likely to have problems calving and rebreeding. In fact, the number one factor in herd fertility is pre-calving nutrition in the cow condition. So now is the perfect time to be supplementing your cows and heifers to ensure they're in perfect condition for calving. At Twin Lakes Animal Clinic in Madison and the Howard Animal Clinic, they're concerned with every aspect of helping make your herd a more successful and more profitable one.
Trust the licensed, insured, and guaranteed service of Bob's Electric in Madison. No matter if it's new or existing service upgrades, things like lighting, fixtures, and ceiling fans in farm, commercial, or residential areas, Bob's Electric can handle your electrical needs. They also offer 24-hour electrical emergency service. Bob's Electric serves Howard, Canova, Madison, and surrounding areas. Call 1-800-475-3006 and talk to your friends at Bob's Electric, serving Southeast South Dakota.
Madison Regional Health System is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Our expert team of physicians and physical therapists can treat your strains, sprains, or any injury that has you sidelined. Madison Regional Health System also brings top orthopedic surgeons and sports medicine specialists to Madison every week. Whether you're a serious athlete or a weekend warrior, you can trust Madison Regional Health System to get you back on your feet and into the game. Call us today at 605-256-6551.
This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer.
And you're listening to Dakota's Best AM 1390. Joe Stauffenberg here with you in the MDL broadcast booth, getting you set for Madison and McCook Central Montrose, the Fighting Cougars and your Lady Bulldogs tonight. Here from Salem, the Lady Bulldogs, black on top, black on the bottom with maroon Bulldogs on the front of the jersey and maroon numbers. The Fighting Cougars of McCook Central Montrose, now they're being announced to the fans here in Salem. White on top, white on the bottom. The Fighting on top of the number and Cougars on the bottom in green and with the numbers and letters, the front and back with green. Big game tonight here in Salem. Only just a couple of more days before regional play starts. And I'm sure Madison would like to get a win going into the Dakota Valley game tomorrow. Mr. Montrose, who is engineering tonight's game, will be in charge of that one. 6:30 and 8 o'clock start times for Madison and Dakota Valley tomorrow. But tonight, it is Bulldog and Fighting Cougar basketball. We have it here for you on Dakota's Best AM 1390. So Luth for McCook Central Montrose and Nelson will both go up for the tip. And we are underway here in Salem as the Bulldogs will start off with the ball first. Audrey Nelson winning the tip, trying to push it forward, and that's a good start there. Caitlin Sewell with a turnaround layup and good to start the first quarter. We saw a little bit of this full court press defense in Millbank, something that we really haven't seen this year from the Bulldogs. It didn't work. It had the Fighting Cougars get across the court, but still applied enough pressure. Coming up with the steal in the right side of the court. A three ball, Nelson, no good. And the rebound pulled down there by Michaela McCormick. So a pass left side. Stopping on the elbow there was Wobig. It was a pass back to Kranz. Now pass back to her. They try to get it inside. The shot went up, no good from the free throw line. Gary with a block, and it's still rebounded out. Cook Central Montrose with a couple of shots here. I believe this is the third shot, and they're going to get a fourth shot with another rebound. And ripping it away from Nelson there. And falling onto the floor there was Wobig as she tried to save it for one of her teammates. Could not, went out of bounds as she hit the deck, and Bulldogs take over. 2-0 the score. As the Bulldogs take over just with an early 2-0 lead. Nelson on the near wing, passes to the far wing of Gary. Gary left side to Lurs. They try to get it inside to Morse, almost taken away as Nelson called for a small push there on Pulse, who tried to poke it ahead and get a break going for McCook Central Montrose. We're still knotted up at 2-0 here in Salem. Here's a pass to the near wing. Now back to the top of the key. It is Wobig. Back to Pulse. Now back to Wobig. Wobig's going to cut the baseline. She stops, and she took the shot. No good, but a offensive rebound. Shot up for Kranz, and that's going to be a shot good, and we'll get one more at the line. 2-0 turned into 2-2, and at the GSN Insurance free throw line, up and good for the third was Kranz. It's 3-2 the score as Madison now with the ball, down 1. Nelson passes right side to Lurs. Lurs will stop, bounce pass it to Sewell. Got a good shot from the free throw line and kind of towards the right elbow, and it did not go. Fell right down and into the arms of Kranz, who's got the only points tonight for McCook Central Montrose. Only 3 early on. A great defense there by Gary. The shot went up for McCormick. No good. Lurs came down with a rebound. So here is Lurs. Passed it over to Gary from the near wing. No good. Ball bounced as Nelson had a good hustle there in the corner and tried to save it, but a little too high and a little bit further away from the court. She was unable to save it. Sewell comes out. Peter Rhines checked in. Only 4 points for number 4. Last game in Millbank, but got to credit her for a lot of great defense, some steals, and just overall hustle in the loss to Millbank the other night. A 3 ball hits off the front of the iron. An offensive rebound put up and in as Wobig comes up with an offensive rebound and then a bucket.